Welcome to the first episode of Financial Dad. I'm Financial Dad, and in this episode, I am going to tell you a little bit about myself, why I created this channel, and what kind of content you can expect. If you hang out with me for a little while longer, I am going to tell you this awesome dad joke that you're gonna love, and hopefully you will subscribe. So let's go, Team Dads. Okay, here is a little bit about myself. First topic of this episode. I am in my mid to late 30s. Not sure how I got here, but I got here alive. I have an awesome wife who I started dating when I was 14, so that's a fun fact. It's been 21 years, 22 years, something like that. We've been married since 2012. It's been pretty awesome. I always tell people that my life has gotten a lot better since I got married. A couple of things that has been awesome is I have two kids. Can you see? Two kids. One that is almost 6 and one that's 3.5. Best thing that happened in my life. I really love spending time with my kids. So lately my goal is to be very energetic, show them lots of attention, and just spend as much time as I can because they're only young for so long. My daughter told a joke recently, and she said, well, actually it's not recent, but anyways, and she said, well, I said to her, I really like carrying you. And she said, great. And I said, can I carry you when you're 10? And she said, no. And I said, why? And she said, because you'll be dead. Anyways, okay, so yeah, so that's about my life. Oh, and then for a job, I do have a job. I have my own business actually. So it's a job. It's like a 24/7 job, but I love it. It's in the commercial arts kind of area, and I have a lot of fun. It's my own business. People say you get to set hours for however you want, and they say like you work when you want to work, but it is like not true. I work consistently, but I love it. It's exactly what I wanted to do when I was 23, and so now to have my own business in the area, I'm quite proud of. Another fun fact about myself, not that you're looking for fun facts, but I am pretty active. I like to exercise 3 times a week, but that exercise is more like a sporting thing. It's not really like exercise where people work out with weights, but I might try that, yeah. That's me, that's who I am in a nutshell. Lots of fun coming up. I don't know, maybe not lots of fun. This feels embarrassing, but it's also like my first take, and yeah, your first YouTube video. Probably not going to be awesome, but here it is anyways. I'm just gonna throw it up there and see how it goes. Okay, on to point 2. Okay, so why did I create this channel? Well, first off, the name of the channel, hopefully when I get 100 subscribers, will be Financial Dad. So it'll be like youtube.com Financial Dad. But why did I create this? Well, it's because I worry about finance a lot. I'm pretty lucky. My wife does an amazing job taking care of our kids, and for the most part, when I come home from work or during the weekend, like I don't do a lot of disciplining. It's just really spending time with kids, playing, doing puzzles, teaching them how to skate, the fun things, right? So we have a division of labor where my wife really monitors a lot of the other things for the kids. So what I need to do is I need to know more about finance. That's my job. I have to take care of things from making sure that the salary I have is enough for our day-to-day, but also if we have extra money, are we paying down our mortgage? Are we putting more savings? Those are long-term goals, but then there's also things that I need to balance between short-term, which is like, do we sign up for more classes? Because taking resources, money away from our short-term affects our long-term. So those are things that I'm learning. I'm really hoping that in this channel, people get to see how I'm thinking of things, how hopefully you guys will comment back and give me suggestions, and then just follow along this journey, because I know there's always going to be new parents, and I hope that when you watch this channel, you get something out of it. Probably through my mistakes, but then also get something out of it so that you guys have a better life as well. I think it's so hard. And when I talk about finance with my friends, who are all parents as well, like we struggle, right? It's a big struggle between balancing what we want today and how we want tomorrow to be. So I'm really hoping that through this journey we can all learn more about finance, learn more about investing, saving, how to save on our daily expenses as well, but also to live like a fulfilling life. Yeah, you can't live a life without spending any money. No, maybe some people can, but for me, I think like, or for our family, we have to have some fun too. So that's why I created this channel. Let's all learn about finance together, and let's make a better life together so that we can spend more time with our family and just create more memories. Okay, point number 3 of this episode. We are going to talk about some of the contents that I'm creating. The content is really going to be created as I go along in life. Some of the things that we're going to talk about will be personal finance, investments, mortgage. Do we pay that stuff down quicker or not? My mortgage is going to be renewed soon in August, so that's kind of scary or fun. Expenses for kids, and also one thing I'm going to try to do is every month I'm going to have an episode on our monthly expenses. We're just going to track it. Like my wife and I in general, we don't really have a budget. I mean, we have a budget that we have to adhere to based on our salaries, but we don't really like budget everything, and so maybe not the best thing. Yeah. But anyway, so we're gonna have a budget report. We're gonna look at it. We're gonna see where we spend money, where we don't spend money, and how things can be improved. Because I think it's important that we try to make more money, but we should also worry about saving money as well. So those are some of the topics. Other topics we might talk about is other YouTubers that talk about finance. I find YouTube amazing. I just find that being able to watch all these YouTubers, seeing and hearing what they're doing, but also being motivated by the education that they put forth is really important. And so we're going to talk about some of them. Some YouTubers have a huge following, some don't. But they're all important, I think. Like everyone adds a little 2 cents and we can all learn from each other. So that's the kind of content that we're gonna have. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so here is dad joke number 1 for episode 1. Well, I guess it's always gonna be 1 and 1 because I'm gonna tell a dad joke at the end of every episode. But anyways, okay, so here's the very first dad joke. I saw Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg do this joke. Well, actually Mark Wahlberg to Will Ferrell. It's pretty hilarious, I find. And then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play the clip for you guys afterwards, and then maybe in the comments you can tell me who's funnier, me or Mark Wahlberg. Probably Mark Wahlberg. But anyways, here goes. Okay, so the joke is, what was the foot's favorite type of chip? Like potato chip, but what was the foot's favorite type of chip? Any guesses? Any guesses? Nope. Doritos! Yeah, that joke, number 1 on episode 1. Okay, here's Mark Wahlberg telling the same joke.
What was the foot's favorite type of chips? Doritos. That's terrible.
Did you guys like how Will Ferrell responded? That's terrible. I thought it was pretty funny. Who delivered better, me or Mark Wahlberg? Okay, maybe don't answer that. Anyways, that was episode 1 of Financial Dad. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It feels good doing this episode. I don't know like yeah, how this is gonna go, but 2020 already seems like a lot of fun. So I hope you guys comment, hit that bell notification, and also subscribe because I need the help. I'm always stressing over finance. So let's all get together and learn more about finance together, and let's crush it. Okay, see you later. Okay, so who am I? Okay, so who am I? Well, I'm a dad. I'm in my... Okay, so who am I? Well, I'm a dad. So I have a wonderful wife. My wife and I have been married for 8 years. 2012. So almost 8 years now. on the family side of things, my wife is pretty awesome. I love her to death. And I'm trying to do a lot of things to help out around the house as well. Okay, no, I'm not. She won't agree with that.